welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Charnel, and sorry I sound nasally. I woke up with like a sneeze, but I don't feel sick, so I don't know. I'm hoping it's just allergies. I don't know. So I sound very nasally right now. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about my fall TBR. So yesterday was the official first day of fall. What was it? September 22nd. Today's the 23rd, and it's funny enough, like I wasn't really paying attention to realize, oh, the first day of fall is coming. But over the past week, I've been pulling books to be like, okay, let me mitigate my seasonal sadness that I usually get, and like I was pulling books that I want to just touching my books to see like, okay, what do I want to read this fall. So the rest of September, October, and then basically the first week of November, because y'all, about the second week, mid-ish, but like the week before Thanksgiving, I'm in Christmas mode. This house is in Christmas mode. That week before Thanksgiving is when I usually put the tree up and everything. So anyways, long story short, I was building my fall TBR and I want to share it with you guys. Yes, okay, so first I'm gonna start with on my Kindle, Ready or Not. So I have the physical book on the way from Amazon, because lately I haven't been feeling my Kindle. I just been reading like poetry books on my Kindle lately. But yes, I want to have the picture up for y'all, Ready or Not. And this one is a novella that just gives fall. So this is the color picture. Focus. Okay. And it is by Olive Winter. So it says, one night, one city, one interaction that changes everything. Celine gave up on happy endings. Desiderio is done with safe choices. Neither is looking for love, but when they cross paths on a crowded rooftop in Brooklyn, the pull is instant. Okay, so this is basically a romance, and it's based in New York City. Just the backdrop of it just gives fall to me. So it's a fall romance. So I'm gonna read that one pretty soon. I already have it downloaded on my Kindle. But yeah, so these are the stack of books. I don't know how many they are. There are 14 physical books. So 15 books in total I pulled. So let's get started. This is a historical fiction. It's called Carolina Built. This is by Kiana Alexander. And I've had this one for a while, but it's been calling me lately. So it's a vivid and moving novel based on the incredible life of real estate magnate Josephine N. Leary, a previously untold story of passion, perseverance, and building a legacy. So this is right up my alley. It's a historical fiction based on a real person, which is one of my favorite types of historical fiction, next to Family Saga. So yes, excited about this one. Next is The Ghost of Gwendolyn Montgomery. Talk, Charnel. The Ghost of Gwendolyn Montgomery by Clarence A. Haynes. This is a thriller. Is it a thriller or horror? I think it's thriller. So it's a fast-paced, sexy, ghostly adventure. A publicist at the top of her game must confront her secret mystical past. So is magic in here too? I didn't know that. But yeah, this is a Black author, Black characters. Obviously, look at the girl with her braids on the front, and I'm excited to read this. I want to move this up to the top of the list, but yeah. So this is a thriller, magical. Let's see if it's like a spooky vibe. I think I've heard it's like some horror elements in it. And then next is one that has been calling me, and I actually started in the middle of summer. Like I read the first chapter and then like got sidetracked. But this is What You Leave Behind by Wanda M. Morris. And I read something else of her. I read all her little secrets. I think I read that last year. So I remember I did like her writing. So this one is historical fiction, I believe. So it says award-winning author Wanda M. Morris returns with a powerful, haunting thriller. Oh, it's a thriller. Following a lawyer who, after the mysterious disappearance of a local landowner, uncovers a conspiracy that dates back to Reconstruction and persists in half the U.S. today. Oh, I think this. Okay, I remember now. So this is about like land grabs and stuff like that. So it's like when your family member leaves your family land and homes and stuff to you after they pass, like you're in their will or something, and like nefarious stuff goes on with that. I mean, I feel like that happens everywhere. I know in Jamaica that happens. So yeah, I didn't realize. I should have known this was a thriller because All Her Little Secrets was a thriller too. It's like a like crime thriller type of thing. And next is what all of y'all been talking about this on Bookstagram. All of y'all have been talking about this on Bookstagram, and I was feeling left out. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling left out. So this is Dominion by Addie E. Kitchens, and from what I heard, this is a debut. So I got it because I was feeling left out. Who was reading? I think. Don't get me to lying. I feel like it was like the Well-Read Pharmacist. Or somebody on Instagram was and Threads was talking about this a lot, and then all of a sudden everybody started talking about it. I was like, okay, I'm left out now. I want to buy it. So anyways, this is Dominion. This is about I actually don't even know what it's about. To women he gave a womb, and to man he gave dominion. That's what I teach my boys because that's what the living words say. So Dominion is about so yeah, a reverend and his family, and then another it's a cast of characters, okay, but it sounds like it's about the hypocrisy of the church and the role of men and women in the church and religion. So let's see. I will be reading this very soon, and I will talk to y'all about it. I'll probably do it. I know I will be vlogging this, whether it's September or October. Probably October at this point, that I read this. Because I'm feeling left out. I usually don't do that. I usually don't feel left out in these combos, but I have been. Anyways, okay, so next is The Frenemy Fix Up. Frenemy Fix Up by Yara St. John. And I heard about this first from Shaughnessy, and I think a while, maybe like 2 years ago, I've heard her talk about this. And I just around my birthday, I saw it in the bookstore, at a Dane bookstore. It's the first store I ever seen this book in. I was like, I don't want to order it from Amazon, so I found it in a black women-owned bookstore. Anyways, long story short, this is about free-spirited yoga guru Shay Davis has only 90 days to get her workaholic former classmate Colin Anderson from work all day to namaste. All they need is a little common ground. And I love this because this is about a yogi, a black girl yogi, which I am. Like, it's a part of, like, I mean, I haven't been able to do it, y'all, since my surgery in July, which it makes me really sad. Like, I walk past my yoga studio all the time. I'm like, I miss y'all, but in a couple months I can get back to it. But anyways, so it's a black girl yogi, and I haven't read about a black girl yogi since one of A.E. Valdez's books. I forget which one it is, but one of the main characters is a black girl yogi too, like owns her own yoga studio. So anyways, I'm really excited to read this one. It's getting fall because of orange, I don't know, but it's a romance, and I always need to keep a romance in my rotation, especially because I do read a lot of heavy books, because y'all know I'm a historical fiction, literary fiction nerd. So once in a while I need to throw in my romances, and this is looks like it'll be a good quick read. Yes, so we'll be part of the fall lineup. Next is In Deadly Company by L.S. Stratton. This is her newest release. I did not hear about this until maybe a week before release day, because first I saw Kayla's Bookish Vibes post about it on Instagram, and then I saw the author commented I was like, oh, maybe this is like I thought she was like an arc for something like next year. And I saw that it was like a week or two before release day. And I reshared Kayla's post and the author DM'd me like, oh, thank you for sharing. And I was like, girl, I didn't even know, I haven't heard about this. And y'all know I stay on the gram, I stay on Book Talk and on here on BookTube. So these publishers need to get with it and like really investing in their Black authors. Like, don't get me to going on a tangent, but like that is like no excuse to me, especially L.S. freaking Stratton. Like, she has been putting out bangers of thrillers for the last couple of years. I literally have all her thrillers on my bookshelf behind me. So it was just weird. I was like, I can't believe I'm so sorry. Like, I felt so bad. I was like, I can't believe I did not know you had a book coming that quick. Anyways, let's talk about what is this about. So this is In Deadly Company. So it says, as an assistant to the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, Nicole Underwood has plenty of tasks on her to-do list, one of which is the blowout birthday celebration for her nightmare one-percenter boss, Xander Chambers. But when the party ends in chaos and murder, and Nicole is one of the survivors, suspicion from the investigators to the media lands on her. Was she the reason for all the bloodshed? Oh, hold on. I didn't know that. Okay, so that is like the main part of the synopsis. I'm gonna read you guys. And yes, so this is officially on the top of the list. I feel like all the books are on the top of the list, but yes. So that's In Deadly Company. Next is a book that's been on my shelf for a while, for like almost a whole year, is Like Mother by Susan Rieger. This was an aardvark pick that I did. March. It says March. So that's a while for, y'all know I read my books really fast. So, but yes. So it says an enthralling multi-generational family saga about strong-willed women whose lives are unknowingly shaped by the secrets buried in their past. And it's based in Detroit. Okay. It's based in Detroit. Yes. So it's a family saga, matriarchal family saga, which is, y'all know, is one of my favorite types of books. So I'm really excited about this one. I love the cover too. Okay. So next is, it's an arc, but it comes out in fall, and the cover is giving fall. So this is Town and Country by Brian Schaefer. And this is releasing on November 4th. So that's like right in the thick of fall. When the weather's gonna be real, like looking like this cover, like that brown, crispy fall type of weather. So this is it's a big-hearted and true Pulitzer Prize winning author debut novel set in a small rural town amid a congressional race that forces the candidates, their families, and a clique of gay second homeowners to confront lies, betrayals, and shifting allegiances. And this is from Atria Books, and guys, I'm on the Atria Books. I'm on one of their influencer lists where they let me choose if I want to get sent certain arcs and things like that. Okay, so this is politics, and things of that nature, and you get in the climate that we're in right now. I think this is gonna be right, like on the nose, right on time. So yeah, it's been sitting on my shelf for a couple months, and I'm like, okay, I want to read it closer to the release date so I can be able to really review it like how I should. And next is a highly anticipated read for me personally, is Lonely Crowds by Stephanie Wambugu. And you guys, I'm just gonna set the fact, if I see a black girl or a woman on the cover, I'm just gonna get the book, and I usually don't know what it's about. I don't remember what this is about, but look at this cover. Like, okay, does she give it like 90s cool girl, cool black girl, 80s, 90s, okay? So this one is, this is a debut. Okay. In this riveting debut novel, two outsiders forge a volatile friendship and enter the glamorous early 90s art world in New York City, where only one of them can make it. So it is early 90s. Okay. I'm into it. It's been one of my... Well, I saw this cover earlier this year, and I saw the release date. It released in like August. I think it released in August, or early August. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that as soon as it comes out, because not even knowing what it's about, because look at this cover. It's about the 90s, black girlhood, toxic friendships, you know, all the things. Y'all know my literary fiction heart is so happy about that. And then next is The Mad Sisters of Essie by Tashawn Mehta. I was trying to look to see. I think it's a fantasy. Did they put it on here? So I got this sent from the author. It's Daw Books. I think it's an imprint of Atria, but okay, so here's what it's about. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. So but the cover is getting fantasy. I was like, okay, it's gonna be on the list too. So as for the story of the Mad Sisters of Essie, and you'll get us 1,000 contradictory folktales. Superstitious sailors, curious children, and obsessed academics have argued over the particulars for generations. They have wondered about the Mad Sisters' two greatest marvels: the museum of collective memory that sprawls underneath our universe, waiting for any who call for it, and the living impossible Whale of Babel. Byung and her sister Lale are the sole inhabitants of the Whale of Babel. They roam within its cosmic chamber, speak folktales of themselves, and pray to their creator, the great Wisa. For Lale, this is everything. From Byung, it is not enough. I think that's all I'm going to read. So this sounds like it's like one of those sci-fi fantasies, which I'm here for. I'm here for it, and I was wondering why there was a whale on the cover, so now we know. So it looks like they not worship the whale, but so they are the sole inhabitants of Whale of Babel. Okay, I need to I'm gonna figure out what this is really about. But it sounds like a sci-fi fantasy, which I've been open to sci-fi lately, so. Let's see if this jumps out. This has been jumping out at me, but let's see if I get in the mood to read this. So, yeah. And I like the title. Okay, next is one that I need to get back to. So, this is another one that all of y'all have been talking about. This is Blood Over Bright Haven by M.L. Wang. It is a dark academia fantasy that, as you can see, I had started reading it, I feel like earlier this year, and like I wasn't in the right mood. I wasn't in the mood for it. But I have been in my fantasy bag these last 2 months, I would say, and it's been calling back to me, because it wasn't a DNF. It's one of those, I'm gonna get back to it later, and it's calling back to me, and I think I'm gonna try, because this is what I did with not Blood Moon. I haven't even bought Blood Moon yet. It's this Ravenous Fate is literally, I have to, with fantasies, especially dark academia, I need to I need the immersive experience. So I need to download. I do have, like, I'm in a long wait line on Libby for the audiobook. So, but as soon as the audiobook comes available to me on Libby, I will immersive read it. So this is high on my list. It's just sitting there waiting for the audiobook so I can do an immersive read, so I can really understand, because a lot of these fantasy things you find over my head, you guys, you know, the lores and the whose house and things of that nature, especially these dark academias. But I was into it. Like, the words are big, a lot of dialogue, but I'm waiting for the audiobook. I'm waiting for an audiobook. But this one, look at it. This is so giving fall and spooky season. Yes. Okay. I'm almost done. Okay, next is another aardvark book that I got like earlier this year sometime is You Know What You Did by KT Nguyen. I grew up with a lot of Nguyens, and we used to, like, a lot of us used to just, I don't know, like, they used to just say Nguyen, but it's just like, no, I want to say your name correctly. I think it's Nguyen. But yeah, KT Nguyen, and it says, If Thoughts Could Kill. Okay, so it says, in his heart-pounding debut thriller. A lot of these debut people, y'all are good. In his heart-pounding debut thriller, a first-generation Vietnamese American artist must confront nightmares past and present. So, An Lee Shaw grew up poor but seems to have it all now. A dream career, stunning home, devoted husband and daughter. When An Lee's mother, a Vietnam War refugee, dies suddenly, Annie's carefully curated life begins to unravel. Her obsessive compulsive disorder, which she thought she vanquished years ago, comes roaring back, but this time the disturbing fixation swirling around in Annie's brain might actually be coming true. So it sounds like a psychological, yeah, it sounds like a psychological thriller. And it says, If Thoughts Could Kill. Okay, so yeah, so this is very on par for spooky season. Yes, it's time for me to get into this book. And then next is one that has been, as another one, just like Lonely Crowds, that all year I was waiting for the release, and because of this cover. So this is Loved One by Aisha Muharrar. Yeah, Aisha Muharrar. So it says, from an Emmy Award-winning writer. Oh, okay, so she's a writer. Okay. Comes a funny, wise, heartbreaking story about a woman journeying into the unknown in the wake of sudden loss. So when her first love turned close friend Gabe dies unexpectedly at 29, 30-year-old Julia is launched in an intercontinental quest to recover his lost possessions. Her journey takes her from Los Angeles to London and into the murky realm of the past. And it also sets Julia on a collision course with the last woman that he loved, it's a restaurateur named Elizabeth. So this is a book, the title comes from her grief of trying to, probably seems like she's trying to fulfill like last wishes and gain understanding about the loss of her friend Gabe, her first love. So it sounds like a heart-wrenching read, but I've heard that there is humor in here. It's just heartwarming. It's not really, yes, there's grief and things like that, but I keep hearing that the word that everybody's using on Bookstagram, like reviews and stuff like that, is a heartwarming, really good read, and I'm so excited. And the cover gives, I almost, because I bought it in August, my birthday month. I was buying books, y'all. And I almost immediately started reading it, but the cover said it gave like gathering, like Thanksgiving, gratefulness, gathering, and social and things like that. So it feels on par to read it this fall, and I'm really excited to read it. I already know I'm gonna love it. Like Lonely Crowds and Loved One are the two books I know are gonna be probably 5 stars. I don't want to speak too soon, but they just you know, I love books about friendship. I really do. And then finally, last is I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast Is Me by Jamison Shea. So this is about, I think it's a YA like horror, which I can do. I can do horror if it's YA, because you know it's not gonna be too much. It's not gonna be not too much. You know what I mean? It says, soon I'd be a name no one would forget, a raging fire they couldn't escape. Lori has always danced in a cutthroat world of ballet at a disadvantage. Tired of being overlooked, she ventures deep into the Paris catacombs, where she finds a pulsing blood river that offers her everything she's dreamed of and worked toward: power and awe. With it, she takes her place above her peers, but soon she cannot distinguish her own lust for more with a primordial presence in her veins. Lori quickly learns she's not the only monster around, and her vicious desires put a target on her back. that's all I'm gonna read y'all. But this one I know has been out for years. I think at least yeah, since 2023. So, but this I bought it on book outlet like during the holidays, I think, and I just wasn't in the mood for it yet. But lately, this has been calling to me. I keep pulling off my shelf for my TBRs, but I feel like this is the perfect season to read it this fall season. So yeah, so I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast is Me. I love the name. That's a good title. But yes, guys, that is my fall TBR. And y'all know me, I'm a chronic mood reader. So there'll be other things thrown in, but again, these are the 15 books that are stacked up for my TBR until about Thanksgiving, basically. So my fall TBR, so I have time to read them. But yeah, and I will let y'all know, of course, the ones that I actually do read in my vlogs and in my wrap-ups and things of that nature. So yes, okay, do my thumbnail. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.